Hello! Today is Wednesday, September 9th of 2020. Today's objective, we're going to read Story 6. Our guiding question is, what social jobs do you think match your interests? Our do now will be our vocational question of the day, and as always, remember, cameras on, mics on mute, and ready to learn. Vocational question of the day. What sports do you like to play? Let's start with Story 6. Social careers for helping others. Let's begin. 4 friends go shopping and encounter workers whose jobs are about helping people. Anyone want to go shopping today? David asked. I can use my mom's car. I do, said Mateo. Jamal and Steve all at once. Great, David said. Let's go to Duke's department store. It has everything we need. 10 minutes later, the guys were at Duke's. In the parking lot, they saw a large trailer with a sign that said, Free Health Checks. Steve said, Let's get a free health check, and led the way into the trailer where a nurse named Mia took their blood pressure and checked their heart rates. Jamal asked, Who pays for this service? Mia said, It's a public service offered by the city. It's part of citizens' social benefits. It's a good social career for me. If you enjoy working with people, you might like having a job in the social career area. They were heading into Duke's department store when Jamal said, Wait, there's Donna's daycare. Isn't that where your mother works, David? Yes, it is, David said, and after what Mia told us about social careers, it sounds like my mom's job as a daycare teacher is one. Let's get moving, David said. I want to check out some golf clubs and you guys want to look at shirts and shoes. Steve quickly found the t-shirt he wanted. He went to the checkout counter. Jamal headed toward the hiking shoes on the back wall. A salesperson was nearby. She put down the stack of shoe boxes she was carrying. Are you looking for hiking shoes? She asked Jamal. Jamal said, Yes. The salesperson asked, Where do you plan to go hiking? She listened carefully as Jamal said, Colorado. She said, You will want some fairly good shoes for mountain hiking. The better shoes are over here. We have 5 different mountain hiking shoes in our inventory. Jamal said, You sure seem to know a lot about hiking shoes. The salesperson laughed and said, I only work here part-time. I'm actually the recreation director for the state park, so I'm used to helping people find the right hiking shoes. Jamal tried on 3 pairs of shoes and picked one. He looked at the recreation director and said, Thanks. Then Jamal went to the checkout. Meanwhile, David was looking at golf clubs. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw a salesperson coming toward him. He was surprised when the salesperson said, Hi, David. Are you looking for some new clubs? David looked up and said, Hi, Coach Jim. Do you work here? Coach Jim replied, Just in the summers. I find that it's a great way for me to help young golfers get the best possible equipment. What are you looking for? David said, Actually, I broke one club. I want to replace it with a club that will look okay with my other clubs. Coach Jim said, Look over in the corner. There are single clubs there, and they are on sale because they match old sets. David walked over to the corner. He pulled the club out and happily said, This one is just like my set. It's perfect. Coach Jim smiled and said, Great. Keep practicing, David. David checked out. He saw Steve and Jamal waiting by the doors. He waited with them. Mateo was in the electronics department looking at DVD players. A salesperson walked up to him and said, Can I assist you? Mateo looked up. He was very surprised to see it was Mr. Williams. the computer teacher from school. Mr. Williams said, "Hi, Mateo." Mateo said, "Hi, Mr. Williams. Did you quit teaching to work here?" Mr. Williams said, "No, I'm just helping out here in the summer. They needed a salesperson who knows electronics well. Are you looking for a DVD player?" Mateo said, "I want one with the latest technology, but I don't want to spend a lot." Mr. Williams listened. Then he pointed to 2 DVD players and said, "These are the 2 best ones we have. This one is on sale, so it's your best buy." Mateo thanked him and bought the DVD player with the lower price. The 4 friends headed to the car. David said, "We did our whole outing in 1 hour. We are pretty impressive shoppers." And, Steve said, "we also learned a lot about different social careers. So I think we should go to Pete Tacos and reward ourselves." The end. Well job, Cadiel. Next time we will review Story 7 vocabulary words. Bye!